episode 41, I apologize, of the morning roast. We are here in the building. I'm going to have two special guests with me today, and one of them is already here. Joining me today, I have Mr. Sauce, coming back from the Dude Ranch with his Brokeback Mountain looking ass. And then, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, that's Reggie Blaze. What it do?
This is Reggie Blaze. He's going to be joining us for an interview. We're going to check out one of his tracks and see what he's got going on for us in 2021. First off, I want to start off with how everybody's weeks went. Sauce, I've been waiting to, hear about your Dude Ranch experience. This is, groundbreaking. I got to know what happened. I saw you actually shooting a gun. It made me feel scared and dangerous,
Damn right.
Had to feel a little concerned for my life. He wasn't going to come back shooting people up.
As you should. As you should. I'm telling you right now, you better watch your ass. Cause if I come strolling with a Henry, you better be careful. You better be damn careful.
Oh my god. I'm actually intimidated.
Well, my stay over at the ranch has been just amazing. It's been a huge blast. I love it there. And
Did you get that hat there?
Yeah.
It's a nice hat.
It's an awesome hat.
It's pretty nice. I can't bag on it
it's
that much.
It's Australian oilskin.
So what you're saying is that's kangaroo skin.
No, koala. Koala pouch. But it's
good to know. That's pretty amazing.
This is good. This is good quality.
You see this? This is koala right here.
This is good quality. Good quality material for a hat. I can basically take a swim in it. I can swim in a river and it'll be just fine.
I need some koala skin shit. Holy crap!
You need to take a trip.
I need a flat bill hat made out of koala. Please.
No.
Koala. It's koala quality.
Oh, I already know what kind of hat you're gonna get. I know exactly what kind of hat.
What's that? What kind of hat is that?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Oh, so you're gonna force me to come to this Dude Ranch next time?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick out a hat.
Yeah.
Seems pretty legit. All right, we can roll with that. What happened at this Dude Ranch?
Well, it was from the time I arrived to the time I left. It has been nothing but an amazing adventure for me. It has been. It definitely clears my head. I feel so relaxed, and I've made a new friend over there.
Oh.
And he's this amazing guy from Australia, and he's just. We start.
Just let him know he can't replace me. I'm just awesome.
I don't know.
What?
He's a really cool dude.
He's cooler than me? Oh, that's disappointing.
Well, I mean.
So, what you're saying is, this is gonna have to be some Highlander shit next time we go to the Dude Ranch, and I'm gonna have to kill him.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he not kill him. I mean, if you want to have at least a throwdown with him, he'll oblige you.
How about a standoff? We count from 10.
Nah.
We're gonna make this fair and doodly and gentlemanly.
I think that if I could, I would.
You want to see us fight?
All it takes for me to get him going is just to offer him a beer and some food, and he'll do it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because that's how Australians are, according to him.
So he's an Australian too?
He's born and raised in Australia.
Oh my God, he's 10 times better than me. I can't compete.
Yeah, of course you can't compete.
Got him!
That's terrible.
He's
Australian. He's got an accent.
Yes, he's got an accent.
I lose.
Yeah, his name is Steele. He's from Perth.
Oh, he's got a cool name too.
Can't be cooler than a dude named Steele from Australia.
Yeah, no, it's.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Listen here, everybody. I'm gonna get replaced really quick.
I mean, especially when it comes to the bars.
Yeah,
You got some serious competition.
Tell us about your boyfriend. I mean, guy friend.
He's it started. We haven't met until the next day after I checked in. There was at the ranch. There's a chuck wagon that you get to go out by the campfire, and you get to have some good old fashioned cowboy coffee.
What was your first words? Sup.
No, I didn't say anything. I was.
What did he say first?
Well,
That's some good coffee.
No, he just the first thing that came out of his mouth was morning, and I was too tired to even respond. I was just sitting there.
You said, huh?
No, I just sat there just with my coffee in hand. I was just waking up. He thought I was a member of staff because of how well I dressed.
Oh my God, look at you. That's amazing.
Oh my, I'll go into more details once I get to my segment. But for now, I was just saying, like, we met for breakfast. We hung out together ever since.
Still, we're gonna have problems now. Listen, you've only known this man for a week or less. I've known him all his life. Can't tell me. He said, haha, he's getting replaced, ladies and gentlemen.
Careful.
Yeah, I know.
All I can say is
terrible.
careful. You got. I mean,
Soon enough, we're gonna have to bring him on the show, and I'm gonna have to shit talk him.
Well, I would love to see you try.
Okay, awesome.
Because
Awesome.
because over at Perth, Australia is sort of like
He's probably gonna chop me up because he's got that accent. Like I said, the accent just
from
wins
where he was born is more sort of like
and he's got different slang.
A southern-ish kind of vibe.
He's got Australian
got
swing too. He says wombat, huh? He said wombat to you, huh? No. He's called something a wombat.
No.
No. Oh, no. Damn. No. What's the craziest word he said?
The craziest word he said, but he said it out of because he's used to it. He's used to growing up was cunt.
Yes. Okay, me and this guy might be friends, ladies and gentlemen. That's my favorite curse word. Shout out to the word cunt. It's spelled CUNTFU. BITCH.
And that's why you're in competition. You're trying to capitalize on curse words, and
yes, I do. Well, wait a minute. That's a curse word. That's one of the worst ones. You say that to any woman, just off the random. Instead of calling her a bitch, you call her a cunt. She will be thrown so far off gear. It's crazy.
But to him,
it's normal. Yeah.
But to him, he doesn't. But he doesn't necessarily use it as a means of insult. I mean.
I want him to call me a cunt. You fucking cunt.
Wow, that's your best Australian.
Yeah, that's all I got. See, that's all I got. That's all I got.
He needs to do some homework, don't you think?
Yeah, I know. I can do British better.
You never watched Steve Irwin, motherfucker?
See, I watched Crocodile Dundee, and that's as close as it got.
Should watch it some more, man.
Yeah, I know. I need to freshen up.
I need to.
The dungaree.
No. Wait till my segment comes up.
Fighting Ruse in the dungaree.
No, I'll wait till my segment comes up, and then we'll get down to business. But I'm moving away from me. Reggie, how have you been?
Been good, been blessed, man. Just been working on some new stuff. You know what I mean? Just getting excited to be pulling out of this whole COVID stuff, getting back to business. It's been good.
All right.
All I really did was let's see.
The Era Harris.
Yeah, that's really about it. I went and performed for Era Harris yesterday from 2:30 to 9 o'clock. Era Harris's album release for Poison dropped, and it is a really good album. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Go pre-order it. Actually, it's already out. It's out nationwide, so go ahead and go on iTunes, Spotify, and get that shit. Shout out to Era Harris for throwing a fantastic event. We saw people like me or myself, Joseph Bills, De La Prime, Sincerely Collins. Era Harris did his thing. Till Death was there. 867 Entertainment was there. Choices, a new up and coming artist, Choices was there. He did his thing. You know, a lot of people went there, did their thing. Shout out to the community for, you know, putting together something beautiful and acting right. Other than that, like that's all I really did. I would like to get into a little bit more of our guest here and ask him some questions. First off, tell us a little bit about yourself.
What would you like to know, man?
The beginning. How did you start music?
So I was probably like 14, 15 maybe. I've always just really had a connection to music, you know what I mean? Just been really kind of, I don't know, I've always retained lyrics really well. Just always loved music since a young age, and especially hip hop. Grew up around a lot of old school hip hop, a lot of different genres and stuff. And one day I was just with the homie and had some music playing, and I started rapping along to it, and he's like, yo, you can rap. And I thought he was being just, you know, sarcastic. I was like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker, shut up, you know. He's like, no, I'm serious, like, you can rap. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, just kind of thought about it, left it alone, and then he kept making me rap for people. People were like, bro, you're kind of nice. So that was kind of the beginning, and started doing it as a hobby, and then eventually realized this is what I want to do. And it was something that I can do, and something I'm now doing.
Oh, damn.
So, how much? When did you start taking your career seriously?
Probably about like age 17. It's probably when I realized
17.
I really wanted to make this a career, and that's kind of like my mantra. My motto is music is my life, and I'm trying to make it a living. And so since then, I've really taken that in and kind of lived by that and stuff. So I'll always love the music and I'll always appreciate it, but I'm definitely out here really trying to make something out of it, make a legacy.
Where are you from?
I was actually born 2 hours south of Salt Lake City, called Price, Utah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Is that where you got started in music, or was it in Arizona?
No, it was out there. Yeah, I actually just recently moved out here to Arizona. Arizona's been beautiful.
Except the summer weather.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fact. But yeah, I grew up there. Started my music there and stuff. Like a lot of people usually hear the word Utah and they think Mormons. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like there's this kind of automatic kind of thought of it, and
It's
honestly,
in different segregated areas, though,
Yeah,
right? Because,
yeah.
like, as far as I've been there a few times,
Mhm.
and I know about the whole Mormon thing because my father's Mormon and shit
Yeah.
like that. And there's just like it's around the temple areas where it's like a huge, like Salt Lake City is like filled with them.
Yeah, like Provo. the
Yeah,
city of
Provo,
is
yeah.
hella Mormon. Yeah.
Like the cities that you hear Mormons speak about, those are the cities. Other
Yeah.
than that, it's everything else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how many projects have you put out? Like, what are you working on right now?
Total. Let's see. In high school, I did like a little self-titled mixtape. Sold those, gave those around. I did the only things that's out right now. I had to clean up my Spotify and stuff. You know what I mean? Just 'cause gotta be more professional. Didn't own some beats and things like that, so I had to clean that up. So right now I have one project out. It's my album Reserved from last year, 2020. That came out in March. So that's out right now. I got a couple singles out. I've been pushing my current single, Find My Way. Got a video for that out right now. But total, I put out, I think, 4 projects. But only one is right now out for, like, distribution and for, yeah.
So you're remaking the other ones?
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about remastering them, remaking some beats and stuff. And that's another thing, too, starting out, you know what I mean? Just didn't have the best sound quality, so want to take things seriously.
To another
and-
level, yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to keep out some of the better sounding stuff out there. So
Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah.
taking a step back and polishing up a few things to see and make a comparison. And it's like, okay, what did I do the first time? What am I doing now?
Every
Which is
project
better, yeah.
should get better too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
as you're going along, if you're not making progress as an artist, then you know you're staying stagnant, and that's why
Exactly.
you're not doing successful things.
exactly.
Sauce, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Well, based on what you have been telling us so far, it seems like the COVID-19 hasn't had hardly any effect on you in any way, shape, or form, has it?
It has a little bit, but I try not to let it show. I don't like front like it hasn't, but I just try to keep a positive mindset and keep on my path of keep moving. We've had to adapt, as all of us know. You know what I mean? So, like I had a headline show kind of get shut down and stuff. I've had a lot of opportunities missed. I'm sure a lot of us have, and a lot of people feel that. But yeah, I've just really taken that kind of that low and turned it into a positive by taking that time to work and focus on my craft and taking a year to really just kind of focus and figure out where I want to move and stuff. And so yeah, hopefully now that things are coming back, things will start moving up.
Do you have any shows coming up at all, or?
Right now nothing set in stone. I'm actually working on getting a couple things set up, so I don't really want to say too much. I don't want to put out any bad, like any jinx myself or anything. But like, yeah, I got some things in the works. So as soon as those get confirmed and everything, I'll be making announcements to all my fans and stuff.
So in a way, you're trying to plant your feet here on the Arizona soil, just so you can.
Yeah,
try.
yeah. I'm also working on some stuff out of state, back in Utah, back some other places and stuff. And
Definitely do
Yeah.
that.
for sure.
All right.
It's good to outbranch and outreach to other cities and states and
Yeah,
countries,
definitely.
because there's always going to be those those certain people that mess with what you got going on, and then there's those people that won't mess with it.
Yeah.
So you got to give and take.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you have planned for the rest of 2021?
I think I'm honestly just gonna be putting out a lot of music. Like I said, I had to remove a couple things, so right now I've only got one project and a couple singles out, and so that's also given me kind of motivation to really up my catalog. You know what I mean, and really show what I can do as an artist, as a rapper. So I'm gonna take the rest of the year and really just work on a lot of music, make the best quality that I can, put it out there, promote it, really, yeah, like you said, really replant my feet out here and as a worldwide artist. You know what I mean, coming back out of COVID, just plan to make the music quality, because I know for like you gotta crawl before you walk. So
Quality,
I should have
quality over quantity.
yeah, and I should have a decent catalog, but sounds great. Have that to promote on, and then work on everything else and build myself up. But
How
I think
many
the
music videos do you have out right now?
I think 4. They've all been kind of self-done. I've been independent from the jump. So, but yeah, I've now that getting out here and stuff, I know there's a lot of dope videographers, so I hope to be getting and working with some of the people out here, getting some things moving. So that's actually another plan, is getting some more videos out before the end of the year, possibly starting out next year with a new album, new project, or something like that, and just kind of seeing where things take me.
Do you think that-
because here in Arizona, there have been, I've actually met a few, even when I was at the ranch, I've met a few who are into videography, and
Yeah,
here there's a lot of hungry opportunity here.
yeah.
There's a lot of hungry opportunity. Everybody wants to do something, and this is the perfect place to do it, because Arizona is a boiling pot.
for sure.
If we treat it as such, we will eventually flow over. So, what was I gonna ask you? Oh gosh, do you have any other questions? Hold on, I lost my question.
No, I think I pretty much got all my questions covered.
What kind of things do you like to do the most outside of the music and everything? What do you do as a person?
My main thing is, honestly, I got two kids. I'm only 21, but I got 2 sons, so I'm a young
what I was
father.
gonna ask
But
you, your age.
yeah, and so that's
Okay.
that's something I honestly really enjoy outside of the music. I grew up doing like martial arts and shit like that too, so I enjoy anything like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't really watch too much sports, but like UFC and stuff, like that kind of stuff's cool. But mainly, I'm just really kind of a family dude. I just do a lot of music, family stuff. Just, you know what I mean? I'm not,
Okay.
don't do really anything too crazy.
That's,
All right.
That's an honest living, if I can
For sure.
ever heard one.
Yeah, I mean, living like that is always an honest living. For the
Yeah.
once you become a family-oriented person and you have family going on in your life, it becomes more credential to be a family member. The music does take up like a good portion of our time that we personally have as free time. So it does seem like from time to time to our spouses and stuff
Yeah.
like that, oh, you're not making time for the family, when it's like, no, like I'm making time for the family, I'm here, but
Yeah.
I'm also doing my own stuff,
Yeah.
you know, pursuing my career, because
Yeah.
this is something that it has potential. If
Yeah.
you didn't see potential in it, you wouldn't continue to do it.
Exactly.
At that point, you would just be the clarified definition of being insane, doing
Yeah.
something over and over and over
Exactly.
with no success, no progression.
Yeah, and then with that sacrifice though, I'm also, at least I know that I'm not out in the streets. You know what I mean? My kids have helped me stay out of the streets. Like, I was luckily able to grow up and get out of my childhood years, you know, staying overall on a decent path. But like, having kids really keeps me focused. You know what I mean? And it helps me. But that sacrifice lets me know that I'm still gonna leave a legacy for them by the time that I'm gone. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be able to show them that we can come from the type of place we come from, you know what I mean, and make it out. Like, because like my home city, it's like, shout out to them, but like the town's not that good, you know what I mean? Like, there's like needles by kids parks, like there's a lot of fucking like a drug problem, you know what I mean? Opiates is a big thing out there. Like, it's just not the best place to be raising kids, you know what I mean? And so a lot of poor people and stuff. So to show my kids that we can make it up out of that and even have a good life is like something that I'm glad that I can do with the music, even because I love the music. So I can do something I love and make sure I give them a good life, you know what I mean? So
Well, that's a big thing too. We always got to do something that, you know, makes us happy, because if we're doing some sort of work that makes us miserable, yeah, it's making money,
Yeah.
but we're not happy.
yeah,
Happiness is the number one goal in life. And if we can't achieve that happiness, then what are we doing really with our lives?
yeah, it's a fact.
So we're gonna get into one of his tracks right now. Let's see. It's going to be "Find My Way" by Reggie Blaze himself. Let's go.
I feel so high, and I'm just fine. Look, backpacking in paradise, I'm on my own path, and I never took their advice. Getting high while everybody was scared of heights. Yeah, that's the mission, keep it focused and be precise. I'm on it, I'm never moving back, you'll never stop the motor. All this came to me, I know that I was chosen. I'm making moves, I know I took some L's. I know how hard they tried to keep me on the shelf. Maybe now I'm getting back that old feeling. Motivated by the struggle, not by dope dealing. I see some motherfuckers cold, lead the coke stealing. That's what happens in the city that you don't fit in. So free the homies in the gates. And while you at it, let them babies out the cages. We ain't united, we just living in the States. Feeling through the dark, trying to find our way. Damn, maybe I just need a bit of space. I know it's been hard to find my way. I ain't tryna be here if you can't stay. So I gotta tell it all to my ashtray. Maybe I just need a bit of space. I know it's been hard to find my way. I ain't tryna be here if you can't stay. So I gotta tell it all to my ashtray. Roll another one to make me fine. Made for this life, Nate by design. Caged in since 9, saying free my mind. Middle finger to the sky, saying peep my line. I'm back to it, but never stop. I've been plotting and focusing on myself a lot. Climb up the hill, I left the cold, but still I get the chills. Praying for the ones that kept it real. Facts, remember when the homies had to steal? Section 8 of custom, we just trying to get a meal. Youngin' had the dream to get us up and get a deal. Hoping that we'd make it long enough to make a meal. But you can't understand the things like that. Never had to stress about when you gon' eat like that. Had a mama or a baby need to feed like that. They don't understand, sometimes it be like that. Maybe I just need a bit of space. I know it's been hard to find my way. I ain't tryna be here if you can't stay. So I gotta tell it all to my ashtray. Maybe I just need a bit of space. I know it's been hard to find my way. I ain't tryna be here if you can't stay. So I gotta tell it all to my ashtray. I don't see myself not walking on this cloud at
Yo, and that was Reggie Blaze, Find My Way. I actually liked that song. It was like a very chill, like relaxing smoking song.
Thanks,
kinda
man.
Like
Hell
kick
yeah.
back, think about things. Um and that's kind of what we're going to get into for the Voice of the People. Um thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for
Can you
having me,
tell
man.
everybody where they can find you?
Yeah, Reggie Blaze everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. I don't really fuck with Twitter. Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music. Go check me out if you like that song. That's actually a little bit of a change from my usual style. I do a little bit of everything though. Got some chill, got some more hype, got some some choppy stuff. So I got a little bit of everything for everyone. So yeah, go check my catalog out, man, and give me a follow. Shout out to everyone who tuned in. Shout out to everyone out there supporting. Much love, appreciate it. Yeah, that.
Yes, sir. And now we're going to go into the Voice of the People. And that Voice of the People today is just focusing on being goal oriented. Goal orientation plays a big key in our lives because we shouldn't have everything planned out because we can't plan everything for the future. We can't guarantee everything in the future is going to happen. We can manifest it through positivity, but with being goal oriented, make sure that you succeed because you have these certain goals in place instead of going, well, I'm doing this. Why? I don't know. At that point, you're just wasting your time. You're not going to make anything off of it, and that's just how it's going to be. That also goes into playing in the key role of being a manager. I want to have a serious talk on how managers how manager roles should be played from an artist's key point of view. Yes, you guys have your key work and your business orientation that you guys got to deal with. There are other things to an artist that you also have to supply as well. Like you're supporting an artist, you have to back that artist 100% even if you disagree with it. Why? Because that's your job. There's people out here that have the craziest artists have managers. Like for example, Tekashi 6ix9ine, terrible fucking artist in my opinion. But he has a manager that backs him up 110% on any decision that he makes. He'll disagree with certain things, but if he does it, he doesn't have a choice. Why? He's getting recognition and getting paid for doing what he's doing. So when you manage and you back somebody, it counteracts and divides any firsthand opinions that you have because you're dedicating to one single artist. Following these choices, you got to follow your own repercussions. Choices are a big key in our life that we play. Choices make everything crucial. Whether it's good or bad, we all make choices. Like, for example, if we choose to take a step with the left foot, right foot standing off, that's a choice. Us taking drugs, it's a choice. Addiction varies from a choice. It's not a disease. Let's bury the hatchet on that right now. Everything in our life is a choice. So when you make these goals and choices for the future, make sure that you know when you make these choices that there are going to be these goals. There are going to be choices and decisions for good or bad that are going to happen. Not all of these choices that we make are going to be good or are going to be good when we're getting to our goal. Whether it be getting a home or becoming what you want to be in life. Sometimes there's certain things that you've got to go through and you got to do that doesn't fit into your plan but makes you closer to your plan. As long as it doesn't 110% go against your moral code of standards, there shouldn't be any issue with it. Do you have any thoughts on goals or choices, Sauce?
Choices. I'm confronting choices that I gotta make.
And choices are difficult, aren't they?
They are, especially when you have to think and consider the pros and cons that goes with those choices. Because really, choices is unbiased. Because there's always bound to be a consequence that follows that choice, regardless how positive it may be. Like with Reggie here. He made a choice to come out here to Arizona, but that would mean he would have to leave that which he once knew behind.
Well, yeah, and for
good
or bad, he's here.
And sometimes it does kind of wait, and sometimes it takes its toll on the mind. But you got to, but you're sticking to that choice, and you have to make the most of it. I'm struggling to make the choice to finally to leave my job and look for better employment.
Are you finally? Listening?
I'm trying to. I am trying. It's just the thing is, once I make that choice, once I pull the trigger on that choice, that means I would have to say goodbye to my actually decent income. Which
why don't you look for a job right now?
I'm still.
While you're doing it,
I am still looking, but
just look for better. That at this point, you have the time to look for better. Once that happens, either put in your 2 weeks or just quit. Well, honestly, I don't need to be real. With jobs, I after my 4th or 5th job, I stopped putting in my 2 weeks. I would be yeah, I quit at the end of this payroll. Okay, are you gonna put in your 2 weeks? No, I'm just done. I'm moving to a next job. I gotta start. Sorry. And may it look bad, but you know what? You're making a choice for yourself to get out of the bullshit when you want to, instead of going, well, out of respect for this business. Fuck that business. Fuck their shit. Fuck their bullshit. You're done with it. So you're gonna leave right now. I'm not gonna put in my 2 weeks to, leave anywhere when I want to already start that job, when I could already be making that $2, $3 more plus benefits, when I could be doing what I actually want. That's my opinion on the 2 weeks. But once again, it's just a choice.
I know. I do want to pull the trigger on that choice to just. I wish it was easy for me to do
I quit.
I quit and just walk.
Yeah.
It's the tempting is so there.
It's there, but you would have to have a job already lined up to just be like, you know what, I quit.
Yeah. I need to be able to say that I can just walk out and just be like, hey,
be okay.
Hey, I just left my old job. When can I get started? I can't do that yet because I got nothing. If I just up and leave now, I would have to start making some even more of serious choices to try in the name of survival rather than just live. If I leave now, I would have to sell a few things. I would have to sell my PS4, and I'd have to sell my motorcycle, and especially my poor motorcycle. I'm really.
And you shouldn't have to get rid of your items just to, make yourself happy. I mean, you don't need items to make yourself happy in the first place, but all reality, if you earned it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That they say money can't buy happiness, and that is true.
It slightly does.
The items that you no, hear me out. So
I know what you're saying.
Money can't buy happiness, but they can buy the items that can make
you happy. Exactly.
So
it kind of does.
I bought that motorcycle with my hard-earned cash. And
it's something that makes you happy. It makes you proud.
I've saved up I was making $10 an hour or something like that.
That's terrible.
When I first started, so I saved up a good 6 months worth of my salary to get my very first motorcycle, which was the Kawasaki, and that was it. I thought that was the biggest purchase I've ever made, and I mean, sure, I purchased my first vehicle, a truck or whatever, but to get my own motorcycle, my own first big boy toy, something I enjoy, yeah.
What's your thought on choices and goals?
I think everybody should have a goal. If you don't have a goal, you should at least know that, I don't know, make a choice that you're just aware of, man. I think it's just being conscious. Like, 9 to 5 isn't for me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do greater. I feel like I'm meant for greater. But people who just want to live a simple life, 9 to 5 every day, work, go home, whatever, that's cool for you as long as you're aware of your choices that you're making. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think it's kind of subjective. It's not so black and white for me. Like, they kind of work off each other. Like, you got to make certain choices, but yeah, you should have a goal too.
Like there's got to be at least some sort of plan, honestly. With everything going on in the world, like anybody can be an entrepreneur. It just depends on how you do it. Other than that, I mean, that's all I really have for the Voice of the People today. I didn't really plan it out. It just kind of struck me overnight. Because I see the organization and shit like that. I tell everybody, Arizona is the biggest boiling pot I know right now. But the problem is before it boils over, we've got to slide the fucking salt off the top and stop the bullshit for it to boil over, and we can all benefit. So, sauce. What is that sauciest sauce that you have that we sauce?
That's gravy. I can tell you.
That's gravy. Yeah, he came back he went there with pasta sauce and came back with gravy, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so the only thing I'm gonna talk about is my stay over at the ranch, because I think that it can really help a lot of you, as it did for me. So, I mean, this ranch thing all started because I was becoming too overwhelmed with my work. Too much stress, to the point that where I pretty much snapped on my mother. And that's something
I'm done. I'm going to the dude ranch.
No. I just kind of snapped. I blew a short fuse on my mother, and I know which I shouldn't have. It frightened us both. And
you're like, oh my, I got that.
Yeah. But it really frightened us both. So, my mom wasn't yelling at me, wasn't mad at me or anything like that. We both sat down and I was like, we need to fix this now. So then we started doing some digging, and then next thing you know, she found the Dude Ranch, and she booked me for a few days over there as a weekend getaway, and it's been amazing. So the ranch that I went to was the Tombstone Monument Ranch, over by the town of the same name. And you ever been to Tombstone, Muzz?
Yes, I have, and I actually recognized that you were in Tombstone when I saw the beer. I was like, he's in Tombstone. Now I want to go. Tombstone's pretty dope. I did when I was living in Sierra Vista for 5 years. Tombstone's not that far from Sierra Vista. It's 30-45 minutes, if that. And we would go down there here and there. I actually dated a girl out of there for a little bit, because they had ranches out there and shit. It was pretty lit. And we even did Tombstone was one of the first western towns and shit like that. A lot of people died up in there. So we did our own little ghost experiment, ghost hunt and shit like that.
Like that at the Birdcage Theater?
Yeah, we went there, and then we went to the cemetery too. Nice. But we did it on our own. And some dude got a rock chucked at him, and I got chased.
Only you.
Yeah.
Only you.
It was pretty intimidating, because Tombstone's pretty dope, and there's also some empty lines. Never mind, I can't say that. Anyways, but it was crazy, because we were walking through the cemetery, and dude got a rock chucked at him, and there was nobody there, and then I turned around and there was an apparition and shit like that, and it started running at me, and I dipped off. So it was crazy.
So I'm gonna really dive into it. So when I arrived to the ranch, okay, I arrived there wearing my tennis shoes, a cap, and my tank top, you could just tell that I came from the city. So the ranch is modeled after the town of Tombstone.
It's not modeled. It is Tombstone.
No, I mean the ranch is just like a short drive away from the town. So I walked in through town. It was like you could imagine that it's a picture perfect ass kind of situation where a stranger came into town, and you know I saw like a few other tourists there who checked in at the place as well. They were sitting there in their rocking chairs. They looked at me. I felt like, God, I feel so out of place. I don't really fucking belong here. So I checked in. And I crashed because it was like a 3.5 hour fucking drive over there.
Yeah.
Which was a real.
Sierra Vista's far.
It was.
No, you probably drive. Did you take a huge bus or did you drive?
I drove over there. It's the first time I've ever gone to.
It was only like
by
it was
myself.
probably like 2.5 hours. It wasn't 3 hours unless you stopped somewhere. It wasn't 3 hours.
No, it was 3.5. 3.5. I've had my GPS on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that long.
The bitch part was when I left. It was on the freeway. I was on the 101 and already I was going through traffic. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I saw the highway patrol suddenly just slowly cruising. I don't know what the fuck was going on. It must be something big because the cop was sitting there, lights on, sirens blaring, and traffic was slowly following behind him. I was like,
oh, he was directing everybody off.
Apparently, I don't know why.
Oh, that's why it was longer. You had to deal with traffic.
But man, it was fucking crazy. Anyway, so the next day, I woke up early in the morning and I went down to the chuck wagon by the campfire. Had the coffee and the cowboy breakfast, and made and by this guy who oh my god, he's too much. His name they call him Arizona Bill, and he was giving us a little history on the town, which by the way I find the history to be like really interesting. How apparently the guy who founded the town is said to have been buried standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, and after that, it was after the breakfast. At that point, that's where I got acquainted with my little Australian friend Steele.
Oh my god.
And we've did horseback riding, and I love horseback riding. I guess that's my little inner country coming out.
That was like, his Brokeback Mountain moment.
Well,
Steele, you gave him his Brokeback Mountain moment. I know I couldn't do it, but at least he got it.
in your case, I'll probably put you on the little mini horse.
Hey, I'm cool with it.
But but you gotta be careful. That they actually had a mini horse over there.
Would they let me ride the mini horse? I would do it to show up everybody.
They would, but
yeah, you got a mini. You got a regular horse. I got a mini horse.
Bill said that of all the horses they have, I mean they have horses of different sizes and all that, but the little one, he's in charge.
I'm a horse whisperer.
There was this large black horse.
Oh,
a beautiful animal. He was helping himself into the water, and the little mini horse was standing underneath him, just for shade.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's the boss.
Don't give a damn. He'll.
He's like, it's hot.
He's the boss. He's the boss of that ranch.
It's hot.
So then we went to Tombstone like at night, around when the shops closed. So it was a nice it gave kind of like this ominous feeling too, because straight down, only a few lights were on and some of the bars that were open.
Did you go into one of the bars?
I did. I went to the Doc Holiday Saloon, which is my favorite place to go to. Now, I mean, I've seen
that place is actually pretty lit.
I've looked inside the other saloons, but they were just like, Doc Holiday has that special place for me.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody's got a special place for Doc Holiday.
No,
shout out to Doc Holiday.
For me, it was the bartender. For me, it was the bartender that was there. She was a sweetheart.
It was the winch.
No.
You gotta call them what they are. We're in the what is it? The 1500s? Like, what is it? 1700s, 1800s?
1800s, dude.
1800s. I don't know. We're going somewhere in time.
Jesus Christ, boy.
They're wenches now. It doesn't matter.
No,
They don't become
shit.
non-wenches until the 1900s when we actually give them rights.
Got him!
This is what I have to put up with. Every
Real
episode.
quick, I wanted to invite Little Mighty into the building. Little Mighty, would you mind coming in? Hey, this is Little Mighty right here in the building.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too, homie.
Thanks for having me, man. Good to meet
Thank you.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good.
Blessings.
I just got my face ripped off. by
Oh my
dog,
God.
but,
Yeah.
you know,
I saw that. I was like, what happened?
yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got my face ripped off. Had to get plastic surgery, but that ain't gonna stop me from coming here. You feel me?
That's plastic surgery right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my lip was all the way down here, like.
When did that
completely
happen?
3-4 days ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You a monster.
Yeah.
He said, I don't give a fuck. I'm showing up anyways.
And I ain't gonna let it stop me.
Go ahead and continue your story real quick about this dude ranch.
So so me and Steele were there at the Doc Holiday Saloon. We did
Right.
I did some karaoke over there, and I got me some. That's all we just like really enjoyed the Western experience. We did the horseback. We did a 2-hour historic horseback riding tour. And unfortunately, you can't ride your horse into the actual town.
Blasphemy.
Because according to the locals, there was some punk who bought a piece of land, and he says, "I don't want no horse crap in front of my business."
Oh.
And so he just.
I wonder when that happened because I remember they were able to.
Well, I mean, if there was like horse drawing carriages and all that, that's one thing. But if you're just like, if you want to bring your own horse from your ranch into town, you can't do that.
That sucks.
Which is bullshit, because that's the life of the town. That's, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's crazy.
So
Dude ruined it for everybody.
I know.
Asshole.
So
He said,
Nope.
yeah, pretty much. So after that, after the horseback riding, I did some shooting. I shot a 22 6-shooter, a Henry rifle, and a double barrel shotgun. And the shotgun was really surprising.
I thought you were shooting a rifle too. I saw one of your videos.
I shot the Henry rifle, the
Yeah.
22 Henry rifle.
Yeah, okay.
And we were talking about the bullets, and it was like Bill was telling.
I'm
us,
surprised they didn't have you shoot black powder guns.
They used to allow.
And then somebody blew their hand off, huh?
No, they used to let us shoot 45s.
45s are
But
45s. But those black powder rifles.
But the thing was, the price of the bullets was too high.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, imagine that, having to pay like over $100 just to have a box of 50, 45
Yeah.
rounds.
Have these guys shoot like 9s and 22s.
But the
It's only for a
22s, however, they're like what, a dime a dozen per se.
Yeah, they're pennies. They're
Yeah.
pennies.
So it was pretty fucking dope. I had some damn good aim with a Henry rifle. I fell in love with it.
See, I'm just gonna be like, listen, you guys need to get these black. I'm gonna show up with a black powder rifle. Go up to New Mexico real quick. Go up to my granddad, get one of those black powder rifles. Fucking, those things are monstrous and beasts. Like, listen, you load that shit with powder and everything.
I know, yeah.
The first time I shot one of those was when I was like 12 years old, and I put it up on my arm, and it was kind of like. It was the biggest explosion that I've ever experienced. It was just like, doom. My sister shot it, blew her back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So, I'm sorry for any man that ever went to bed with her. Sorry, the only thing
Yeah.
that blew her back was a gun.
The only thing that can blow my sister's back is a gun. Sucks for you.
Got him!
So by the end of my stay, I pretty much got my souvenir, which was this fine hat and a
The
belt.
koala hat.
There was this hat and this belt that I'm wearing.
Is it made out of koala too?
No, it's made of buffalo hide.
Oh, let me see it. Oh, it's a fancy belt. Is it still? It has the tag on it still.
Damn right.
Why does it still have the tag on it?
Cause I like to keep it on there.
Okay,
Damn it.
that's on you.
So yeah, I definitely came back a new man, and I've even told the bartender I'm gonna be coming back in town.
Okay, we can make a trip out there. I like Tombstone. I know people that'll come out to Tombstone. I partied hard in Tombstone one time. One of my other experiences being there, we like rented out the entire rented like 6 or 7 rooms in Tombstone, just to go around Tombstone and fuck around and shit like that. Came back and I was still like drunk from the day before, and we were going down this winding road headed back home. It was fucking great. But yeah, we can do that sometime. Do you have anything more for the sauce?
Well, all I can say is that if you truly do want to have a way to have a getaway, if you really want to just unwind from your city life,
Or if you even want to have a Brokeback moment.
if you want to let out your inner cowboy like I did,
Your local hee-haw.
then I strongly recommend going to the Tombstone Monument Ranch. Look it up. It's a guest ranch. I swear, you'll love it.
All right, great. So, I want to get into our guest right here, Little Mighty in the building.
Yo.
Little Mighty, how old are you?
I'm 22 years old. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay. When did you move to Arizona?
About 4 years ago, been on and off. Come back,
Okay.
take care of family. Come back, take care of music. I'm actually about to fly back on Monday.
When did you start taking your career seriously?
Really after I hit 18, I was just in the streets trying to make money, going through a lot of bullshit. And then
Were you in Arizona at the time? Or?
Nah, this is way before I went to Arizona. This is before that thought could even pass my mind. But I was just just trying to find my way. So I started making music again, started recording. People was telling me that what I was making was, it was hot. So I met this dude at this party, and he's like, I could take you to Arizona. And I was like, bet. And he didn't think I was going to do it, but I did. I just hopped on the plane. Ever since, my whole life's changed.
So, how has COVID affected you? Has it affected you in any way? Has it strengthened your career? What did you do during the whole pandemic?
Well, it definitely didn't stop me from making music. It was really an opportunity for me to get ahead, write as many songs as I possibly can, go ahead and still meet with my engineers, because my engineers, they still make money every day. They still need to have sessions, so that's not gonna stop us from making money.
Who do you engineer through?
His name is Lil Willie Animal.
Okay.
And he engineers out in Tempe. He's actually a really well-known engineer.
So do you stay out there in Tempe, Mesa?
No, I stay out here in Northwest Phoenix.
Okay. So, were you recently on the are you on the Phoenix Hip Hop Festival, or?
We're talking about it. It's not fully in line yet, but hopefully, with the festival, I just performed at the Monarch Theater and killed it. So hopefully they give me that chance to perform at the festival this year.
Okay. All right. Cool. Do you have any other shows coming up? Do you have any projects that you're dropping this 2021?
Yeah.
We still have 6 months left, so.
Yeah, I'm actually dropping my very first album, because I've been putting out a lot of singles, and I feel like, it's time to release a project. So it's going to be around a 8, maybe 12 track album. It's going to be called High Rise.
And when can we expect you to drop that?
In the next 2 to 3 months.
Okay. So about August.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any music videos out? Any other projects that you're working on?
Yeah, I got one music video out, and that's the Takeoff music video. That was my guest Molly Greasy, rest in peace, his soul, was on there too. So
Okay.
We got a lot more videos and a lot more things that we're working on too. I got other artists I work with that is just really, really, really talented, but haven't been seen yet. So we're gonna definitely be making a new sound this year.
Outside of the music scene, what do you personally do? What personally do you like to do outside of like music or work or anything like that?
I like to get high.
I like that answer. That's like the best answer I've gotten right now. My God. He said, I like to get high.
Yeah, and play video games, Warzone, Minecraft,
yes.
Survival games. And write music, bro. Take care of, my stepkids, my girl.
Awesome. That's really good. We're actually gamers ourselves. We enjoy that kind of shit. We play Destiny more than anything though. So
I haven't played Destiny in so
oh,
long.
it's pretty bossing.
I can honestly say that of all
Fuck
the
that
games I
Fortnite
played,
shit.
Yeah,
of all the
Fortnite.
games I played, Destiny it would have to be my career game.
It's like
Yo.
it's like if Halo and fucking Call of Duty had a baby.
Yeah,
and
I
it
played
came
the-
out like better than both of them.
I played the
Yeah.
first Destiny, but I think I only did like a couple missions and I got
Yeah.
off.
It's expanded a lot. Let's see. Do you have any questions for him?
Just let it out.
Breathe.
Oh man, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, you do.
What consoles do you play?
PlayStation 4. I don't fuck with Xbox.
Oh, we got fucking Sony up in here like us.
Yeah, I'm saying Sony is the best. Sony can't be replaced. Right now they're having technical difficulties with the PS5, but they'll bring it back. And it's all because of a penny part that now is illegal. Fucking fuckheads.
I know, like, I gotta say, like, I feel like I still want to get my hands on the PS5.
I do too.
And that's mainly because I've seen a few of the new games that came out that look really fucking dope.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna stop making it. They're just gonna probably.
They're
make
just
it
trying.
with something
They're
different.
trying to find something to replace that one illegal
Piece.
part.
Yeah, basically.
They're just trying to slow people down. That's it.
Slow us down. Slowing us
You-
down.
I mean, I wish you the best of luck in trying to slow down progress because the PS5 and with respect the new Xbox.
Honestly,
they-
I'm stuck between like Oculus and PlayStation. Like Sony and Oculus is like doing their thing right now.
I just want to get back to PC.
That's very
Yeah.
true. It's so
It-
expensive
it-
though
it-
to get
it
back to
is.
PC.
It's
Like
so
you have to have
bro.
like the best PC for everything.
Right.
And
going
it's
right.
and it's high maintenance. I've seen those.
Gmod.
I've seen those TikTok vids of this guy cleaning out computers and all that shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? Imagine one of the cooling fans just like fucking caked in ashes and dust.
If you could give artists a tip on how to progress with their career, what would it be?
Never stop. Every single day when somebody tells you something different, you literally just completely ignore what any negativity that is coming your way. You can do anything as long as you put your mind to it, and that's facts. I know it sounds pretty old school, but for 4 years straight, I've been telling myself every single day, I wake up, I'm gonna make it. Work hard. We can't sit around making money penny pitching on the couch. We gotta go out, we gotta do things, you gotta venture out. You can't be stuck in one state. You gotta go South Coast, you gotta go West Coast, you gotta expand. You know, you can't just expect everything to come to you, and that's what a lot of artists these days think that, yeah, it is in some cases you can just make one song and pop off, but realistically you gotta
But that
work.
just makes you a one-hit wonder at that point.
Yeah, bro, you gotta work hard for what you want in life.
That's very true. I want to get into one of your songs right now.
Yo,
It's
yo.
called Italy.
Yo,
Let's get into that real quick.
And it's been on No Jumper. Adam 22 has approved this song.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So with the energy.
You already know we rockin'.
I'm on the baby beat, shit's crazy. Swear I'm bringing the heat. I'm taking my bitch to Italy to show her the Italy. Oh yeah, I might just pull me a phone. Jack Frost, my diamonds on froze. Fuck on your bitch while I jog on the low. I'm back in my bullshit, you bitch ass. I'm on the baby beat, shit's crazy. Swear I'm bringing the heat. I'm taking my bitch to Italy to show her the Italy. Oh yeah, I might just pull me a phone. Jack Frost, my diamonds on froze. Fuck on your bitch while I jog on the low. I'm back in my bullshit, you bitch ass hoes. I am the plug, no middleman. Smoking this dope, I'm so high up I can't land. We rapping the plastic, ship it to Pakistan, get it right back at the gas in the package. Her booty fake, wrapped in elastic. She gave me top, put me in a casket. Police tried to lock me like Charles Manson. Did the race, I'm gone. Ayy, smoking dope, that's strong. I got cash, no loan. Jugs coming through my phone. Ayy, cash money on my ringer. That's floating carrot on my finger. Feeling like I'm OGB, but rolling Kiefer Reefer on Khalifa Kush. I'm fucking your bitch while she give me that look. I stole your hoe like a crook, whipping the phone like a cook, tripping out like Florence. Pick up the bags from the source, stacking my racks from the porch. I bet the game you just bench warrant. I took a flight with a bench warrant. Don't give a fuck, I been sworn. I'm on the baby beat, shit's crazy. Swear I'm bringing the heat. I'm taking my bitch to Italy to show her the Italy. Oh yeah, I might just pull me a phone. Jack Frost, my diamonds on froze. Fuck on your bitch while I jog on the low. I'm back in my bullshit, you bitch ass. I'm on the baby beat, shit's crazy. Swear I'm bringing the heat. I'm taking my bitch to Italy to show her the Italy. Oh yeah, I might just pull me a phone. Jack Frost, my diamonds on froze. Fuck on your bitch while I jog on the low. I'm back in my bullshit, you bitch ass hoes. Jim Carrey, all the liars. I acquire nothing but fire. Slash a hoes like Michael Myers. I drink all night, I never get tired. I'm off the X, just fuck for hours. I'm smooth as fuck, no Austin Powers. I'm blowing flower by the minutes and the hours. I'm higher than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You know it's a beat for the feature. You claim you got courage, but act like a coward. I don't think nobody believes ya. I'm fucking your bitch, bro, till my shit's off. Can't help it, I'm a big dog. The pussy good shit like a deep bar. Oh, sipping lean in the push start in the spaceship, so lift off. I ain't got patience for medication. I trap all night, that's dedication. Flood the streets in the recreation. I ain't a seller, y'all big plan. Y'all been hating, so as appreciation, suck my dick. I fucking made it. Beat, shit's crazy. So I'm bringing the heat. I'm taking my bitch to Italy to show her the Italy. Oh yeah, I might just pull me a phone. Jack Frost, my diamonds on frost. Fuck on your bitch while I jog on the low. I'm back on my bullshit, you bitch ass. I'm on the baby beat, shit's crazy. Swear I'm bringing the heat. I'm taking my bitch to Italy to show her the Italy. Oh yeah, I might just pull me a phone. Jack Frost, my diamonds on frost. Fuck on your bitch while I jog on the low. I'm back on my bullshit, you bitch ass hoes. I'm on the baby beat, shit's crazy. Man, swear I'm bringing the heat. I'm taking my bitch to Italy to show her the Italy. Always should have AC.
Hey yo, that was Italy by Little Mighty. That shit slapped pretty fucking hard. I like that shit. Slaps.
Like Thanksgiving
slap.
dinner.
Like you licked your hand and slapped your mom.
No,
No?
I don't do none of that incense crap. What do you think I look like, from Alabama or some shit like that?
You're the one with the koala hat, so you know.
Hey, just because I'm wearing a hat, that doesn't mean I'm redneck.
Made out of koala. Thank you so much for that, though. Where can everybody find you?
You can find me on all major platforms as Lil Mighty. You can find me on YouTube. That is my main source where I drop all of my music before it is posted on major platforms. So yes, you can still listen to my music for free even before I try to charge all of my fans. So I recommend going and subscribing to my YouTube channel, Little Mighty.
All right. So we're gonna get into our next subject. If you want to join us, you can. We have 2 more segments.
I'm down.
Are we talking about the Muzzy's Fuzzy News?
Yes, we're going into Muzzy's Fuzzy News. I apologize. I'm bringing everything up right now.
Well, warning hits
first,
that he's about to spew out. It'll make you question things.
Maybe. Most of it's like plain this time. Destiny 2 will host an official cross-play beta next week. Whoops. We'll hold an official cross-play beta next week. Bungie, the other week actually released crossplay too early because they weren't paying attention or something. From May 25th and to the 27th, they will deploy a unique Vanguard Strike crossplay beta that will test the workout to see what doesn't work. Anyone on PlayStation, Stream, Xbox, and even Stadia can take part. Play 3 strikes in the playlist and you'll get a special emblem for your trouble.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty.
So, everybody that's in the Destiny community, make sure that you get in on that. It's definitely something that is going to be a unique event. So locals reported seeing a huge pyramid emerging from the Bermuda Triangle back a few weeks ago. The Atlantic, as you know, the Bermuda Triangle is commonly referred to as one of the most mysterious spots on the planet. But they're convinced after seeing this pyramid, the boats are disappearing into this pyramid. It looks like it was 985 feet tall with a width of 300 feet. So, mysterious.
If I had a boat, I would like to take into there and see if I can teleport out to another world where I can rule.
Yeah, that'd be
So,
awesome.
Pete Davidson calls Jake Paul a piece of shit amid the sexual assault allegations and denial. He, as we all know, Jake Paul's been doing MMA and stuff like that, and Pete Davidson even had his own show and is on SNL currently. Him and the rapper Jack Harlow were one of the fight's celebrity hosts, along with Mario Lopez, Snoop Dogg, and Diplo. But out in the beginning of the mission, he stated, "Tonight we're about to be between Bat Askren, who I don't know who he is still, but I'm reading up on him all week. And Jake Paul, as you know, they both suck. At least somebody's going to get hurt." And called them a piece of shit.
Shout out Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete I don't know what's going on with Pete Davidson, but ever since he cut his hair and got all those tattoos, he's been a dope motherfucker. Like, he transformed as a person.
Something snapped.
Some local news. 22 people rescued after roller coaster gets stuck in Phoenix's Castles and Coasters.
Yeah.
The fire crews rescued 22 people that were stuck on a roller coaster in Castles and Coasters in Phoenix. Fighters were called out to the music park just before 6 p.m. on Saturday last week. Investigators said the cars on the roller coaster Desert Storm stalled and the riders were stuck 20 feet up on a horizontal loop. So they're just hanging out, you know.
Wow.
Can't move, can't do nothing.
I'd be pissed.
It was unclear what caused the roller coaster to get stuck. Firefighters were set up and called on a high-angle belay system on each to lower each rider down. Each person was put in a special harness and collar to get them to the ground safety. Firefighters said it took about 90 minutes to get everybody to safety.
Now that's fascinating fishing right there.
I guess.
I have a theory.
That's a lot of people, though. Like, you would think it would take longer. So
It's a long
you know.
time to just sit
Yeah,
there.
just sit there. That's intense.
I mean,
and they were there longer than 90 minutes. You got to think about this. They were there for a good
hour. And
3-4 hours.
Yeah,
Hey, as long as I have my dab pen, I'm cool.
Yeah. Well,
It's my time to finish this one off.
well, time to make a track out of this shit. Let me come on my blunt, light it up, and just fucking.
Oh God.
Plus, you get to have a view.
a Boston DJ claims he was begged to come back after he snapped over Demi Lovato. A Boston DJ returned to the airwaves on Thursday after storming out of his radio show following a rant about Demi Lovato coming out as non-binary. On Wednesday, Kiss FM 108 Kiss FM's Matt Siegel threatened to end his popular Maddie in the Morning program following the producer's instance that he end the rant about the pop star changing pronouns. I did say that I was going to quit, Siegel told the listeners Thursday morning. The company reached out to me and said, please don't. We support you and we will not be stopping you from saying what you want to say. So go ahead and say that. Sorry to disappoint those who are excited I was leaving, but I'm still here. Regarding Wednesday's incident, Siegel said that he felt like he was on a roll while talking about Lovato's announcement on the Boston Globe, how she wants to be called them or this or them. It's a weird pronoun. It's one of them is them, but it's like it or them, like not he or she, but that or them. That's what it was. That or them. So let me state to everybody, and you can fuck off if you don't like what I say. Demi Lovato's an idiot. She looks like the evil stepsister off of Shrek.
I gotta look her up.
She is. Have you seen that? She looks like the evil stepsister off of Shrek.
I need to look her.
I
don't even know what she
remember
looks
she
like.
used to look really, really, really
Yeah,
good.
and then she went them. She's a that. She's not a who. She's a what.
Don't you refer me to what I am. This is 2021.
Oh my God! See, and I'll agree.
This
Demi
is-
Lovato was hot at one time.
Yeah.
This is Demi
At one time.
Lovato.
She kind of went Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, she went more than Kelly. She went
Miley
halfway.
Cyrus.
She went halfway. It was like Britney Spears, Miley Cyrus, and then yeah,
Damn.
all of them together, and then that's what happens.
I'd hate to
that.
be Demi Lovato. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Demi.
It's terrible. The last thing I want to announce is the movies that have and are coming out on 2021. So Twilight is having a new saga, Midnight Sun.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's
not
fucking
over.
terrible.
When
It's
we
never
all thought
over.
It was over. It doesn't end.
We still sparkle.
It's time to bring it all back. It's time to bring it all back.
Bring back Bruno
Avatar,
Mars.
Way of the Water. It's the blue guys, the blue avatars, the aliens.
What?
It's about
Avatar,
time
Way
that
of the
this-
Water, December 2021. Toy Story 5.
What?
The Cruella de Vil movie coming out this May. Black Panther 2. And that's going to have supposedly his daughter, and the Warmonger is back.
Nice.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse Madness, May 2021.
Now that's something I'm interested in.
Yes.
That
Popeye.
is-
A live action Popeye.
What?
I've always wondered if they're ever gonna bring out a live action of Popeye.
Yes. And then they're going to have Harry Potter, the Curse and the Cursed Child. That's going to be
Yeah, no, that's something
Part
I'll be interested
1
in.
of our new generation.
You're a fantasy fan, huh?
Hmm?
You're into fantasy films and such?
Like Fantastic Beasts is dope too.
This one's great. Shrek the Fifth.
Yes! Yes!
Coming back, baby. Monsters Incorporated 3.
What?
Yep.
This is what
Loving it, loving it.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Not interested, not interested.
Jurassic World Dominion, June 11th.
Now, oh yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
The most tiresome saga in the world. Fast 9.
Oh god.
And it's got John Cena in it.
Oh god.
Yes. It just doesn't stop. Please just stop with Fast and the Furious. It doesn't need to happen anymore.
It doesn't even. It doesn't,
I'll give you one more, just 10. Just to even it out.
There's
And
not
that's
e-
it.
There's not even street racing
Every time
anymore.
they make a new movie, they have to bring a new big muscly type of guy in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they need Dwayne Johnson.
Like
John
Hobbs and
Cena.
Shaw wasn't even really Fast and the Furious,
That-
but it was Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
I
talking
haven't even
about.
seen it though.
Fucking,
I-
I think the Fast and the Furious should might as well just go ahead and do it. They should get into bed with the WWE and get everyone in the fucking.
Might as well. I mean, get Batista.
Can you imagine if the Undertaker was taking part of the
The
fucking?
Undertaker.
Oh my god.
Pulling up in a WRX.
He's gotten skinnier. He's not as buff anymore.
He's.
Yeah, it's sad.
And I will
That's
say,
my favorite
I will say,
wrestler.
I'll say this: my favorite, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Stone Cold was dope. Undertaker was my favorite
Kane.
though.
Kane was my favorite.
Kane became a bitch after a
When he had
while
the face
though.
paint, that
Yeah.
was my shit.
Like after shit got petty, it just got worse. Black Widow. And it looks like it's gonna have a bearded Flash. Cinderella. It looks like
Another Cinderella film?
yeah, it looks like one of them's good and one of them's evil or dead. I can't tell. Look. That's what it looks like.
I don't know.
That's
Evil
an
or dead.
unholy. That's like a horror-ish version of.
Yeah.
the fucking
If they make
Cinderella.
it a horror movie, that'll be dope.
Murder Edition. One movie that should not exist, but I mean, I like the first Top Gun. Even though I hate the actor, Tom Cruise is a piece of shit, but Top Gun Maverick, December 23rd.
Man.
What are they gonna have him do? Fly a fucking Mustang plane just to
Yeah,
check for
some
some kind
shit.
of point?
I got a Mustang plane. Eternals, Marvel Studios. Mortal Kombat already came out.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's lit.
Rumble. It is a kids movie about the biggest underdog story ever, and it looks like a bunch of monsters. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run.
Oh, jeez.
A Quiet Place Part 2.
That's my parents.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my parents to go watch that.
Stranger Things Part 4.
Oh yay!
I never even watched any of
The
them.
Conjuring 3. Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
Conjuring's gonna be dope though.
Hotel Transylvania 4.
Oh jeez.
Black Adam. December 22nd. The Forever Purge that's almost coming out.
Yes, more purges, please.
Halloween Kills. Another Halloween series. The Batman with gay ass Robin Pattinson.
Actually, no. I've actually looked him up, and he shows some promise as a Batman.
I don't give a fuck. He looks like forever. Once he takes off that mask, I'll be
Robert
like, that's that gay ass.
Robert
sparkling
Pattinson.
fucking-
No.
That
No,
ruined
no.
his career for
Hold
me.
on now. Robert Pattinson as Batman is a better love story than fucking Twilight. I said it.
I'm Batman.
I'm
Tom
Batman,
and
I'm
Jerry.
fabulous.
And Tom and Jerry, I suggest everybody go and check out. I do know a homie. Shout out to Bizkit. One of his songs made it onto Tom and Jerry.
Wow.
Really?
That's dope.
Yes.
Holy
That
shit.
Tom and
Yes.
Jerry movie was really, really cool.
Yeah, I
actually
haven't
enjoyed
seen it
I
yet,
have
but
yet to
one
see
of his
that
songs
too.
is on
Really,
it.
really funny.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Oh yes.
Tom Holland in the Uncharted movie.
Oh, that's gonna be dope from
And
the
then-
game series.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then because he actually got pulled away from the Spider-Man series. He only is in Spider-Man if he's featured. That's it.
Like a Stan Lee cameo kind of.
Yeah.
Oh.
A Ryan Reynolds film that is coming out pretty soon.
Aw.
Free Guy.
Your hubby bubby.
The movie with where he's like a cartoon and stuff like that. No, he's stuck in a video game. He's a AI in a video
Yeah,
game.
he's an NPC.
NPC. A Flash movie. Another. Oh wait, that already came out. What is that? Ghostbusters movie. July 24th, Jungle Cruise, a Disney movie based on the Jungle Cruise.
Huh.
And it's gonna have Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Emily Blunt,
Of course.
and yeah, that's all I really noticed.
Any jungle movie Dwayne Johnson has to be in.
Yeah.
Tom Holland and Daisy Riley in Chaos Walking. Boss Baby Family Business.
Yes.
I will say with Tom Holland with the Uncharted, I think Uncharted definitely has a serious following.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of concerned.
I've been a huge
Tom
fan.
Holland should be able to pull it off, though.
He should be able to, but I think it's gonna be a problem because they view him more as
Spider-Man.
the lovable, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, why he walked away from that, I don't
Because he's
even
still
know.
got that. I mean, he's a great guy. He's a handsome guy. He's a beautiful guy in his own right. but he has that kind of baby face.
I found your crush.
No.
I'm gonna tell Steel on you.
Shut up. But no, but because he has that face, and because video games and movies don't usually mesh well.
It should be good though. We'll see how it goes.
They've been talking about making a movie since Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they have been. They just couldn't find somebody to fill the role, really.
Yeah, it took them this long.
It's slim pickings.
They probably already have the script written out too.
Did you end up playing that? It was the Uncharted After 4. It was like you play as
I didn't play the new
play as the
one.
females.
No, I didn't play the
It was actually
new
pretty
one.
cool. They made it kind of like free roam. Like you had to go back and forth for certain places to
Okay.
figure out puzzles, and you have like a car and stuff. It was pretty dope.
That sounds
pretty
more. That
cool.
sounds more like a mod. If it,
Well, like it's definitely started out as a DLC.
Oh, okay,
Like,
okay.
it's made
There
into
we
this.
go. There we go.
So Anthony Hopkins, aka Hannibal Lecter, and Olivia Colman in The Father, based on the critically acclaimed written book by Florian Zeller. Minions: Rise of Gru.
Love the Minions.
Peter Rabbit 2, and that's it. So that is Muzzy's Fuzzy News. That's what we got coming up for the year. Shout out to RTU, Icon Radio, NPR. Make sure that you guys come out May 28th to the Muzzy's Gemini album release at DD's Lounge. You can buy the tickets you can press the link up for the tickets on www.villainousmuzz.com under the events section. Get your pre-sales. Get that shit going. We're going to be there. We're going to have Air Harris, Till Death, Arizona Bobby, Saint, and so much more to come. Make sure you're out there this Friday and show your support. I appreciate everybody there. Pre-order and pre-save my album coming out. Shout out to Little Mighty for coming in. Little Mighty, where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube mainly. I highly encourage you to go to my YouTube to listen to the music before they're released. But, you know, if you got Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Clerical Musica, anything like that, I'm on everything, so.
Okay, and Sauce, what, before we get out of here, what is the Would You Rather for today?
Would you rather go see the new Shrek or the new Twilight?
That is the easiest Would You Rather in the world.
I mean,
would rather go see Shrek.
Shrek.
Shrek. But at the same time, there are some out there who,
Would you rather go see Twilight?
No, fuck that shit. Shrek.
I'm questioning
Fuck that
things
shit.
now.
Shrek is a better love story than fucking Twilight.
It's
Yeah.
not even a love story for me. I'm in it for Donkey at that point.
You're in it for
And
the
Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots is a savage.
He's in it for that ass. He's in it for that Ryan Reynolds donkey looking ass. No, I know what you want. You want to watch Freeman because he got Ryan Reynolds in it.
Shut up, Tom Holland. Love it.
I wouldn't mind watching that new Top Gun, though.
I don't know.
While.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I mean, like I can see Top Gun happening. I did like Top Gun. I thought Top Gun was pretty dope. But I don't like Tom Cruise as an actor. He's just a terrible person in general, too.
I don't watch a lot of Tom Cruise movies, so like.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
more
saying.
like an Adam Sandler kind of guy.
Yeah,
more
like
a comedy.
Mission
Yeah.
Impossible didn't exist for me. Like it was
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those things I couldn't get into it.
I like Kim Possible. the old
Yeah,
cartoon,
she
you know.
fine as fuck for
Who
a
would
cartoon.
want to fuck that redhead? Jesus.
Who wouldn't want to fuck a redhead? That's the facts right there. All right.
Struggling. You gotta work on that fucking soundboard.
Listen, I forgot bicycle horn and DJ horn were different. All right, we're out of here. Episode 41 complete. Thank you guys for tuning in.
That was 40. Do you have to figure it out?
No,
man?
it's 41.
41?
Last week was 40.
Okay, well, shit, man.
Thank you guys for coming out. Shout out to RTU, Icon Radio, Bill and Gang, bitch. Morning Roast, we are out of here.